This is Stan J. Caterbone in Advanced Media Group. It's Monday morning, April 24th, 2023 at 5:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need to give an update again. A lot of problems. First of all, finally, after many years of living week to week and month to month, I've been able to build up a few $1,000s in cash reserves. Not much, but to me, it's a lot. Anyway, so what the neighborhood decided to do was, since I have these cash reserves, they thought they'd negate my cash reserves and wipe them out as far as me being able to use them by keeping me in the house. First, they flattened my tire twice in 6 or 7 weeks on my e-scooter. So they took my transportation away. Then they took away Walmart delivery. Walmart owes me $416 in refunds in items that were never delivered. $200 some in groceries, a TV that was never delivered, things like that. So the terrorists of 1252 and 56 this weekend thought they'd keep me in the house. I tried to fix my flat, couldn't get it on the rim. So yesterday I finally was able to get the tire on the rim. I thought, good, I got my scooter fixed. Lo and behold, I couldn't put air in the tire. Now their new thing now is to bang on my fence, wooden fence. Brunilda was out there the other day with a golf club right in front of me, pounding on the thing. Now, her husband, I call Super Spick, was out there yesterday pounding on it. Their new thing yesterday was putting the gray pit bull out without a leash, front and back. I couldn't even go out to my backyard and lay a carpet that they wet to air out and dry. Couldn't even do that. It's unbelievable. I had 2 computers here, and half the functionality worked on one and half the functionality worked on the other. I couldn't back up my drives for 3 or 4 days. On the computer in my basement, I couldn't print. I couldn't pull up settings. I couldn't do videos. I couldn't use half the functions on the computer. I had to go upstairs. Of course, I had to buy a new printer because the ink never arrived for the old printer, and when it did arrive, it didn't work. So I found a deal on a new printer, so I managed to get a new printer, but of course I couldn't print from the basement. I had to print remotely from the upstairs computer in the kitchen. I have things due in courts. I have 15 or 16 pending court cases that I'm currently litigating in various federal and state courts. I couldn't print. Now, this weekend I couldn't even get to the post office. My e-scooter, I can't walk. The 3-wheel walker I used one day last week, and my legs were shot. They're not made, I'm too crippled. So now, I guess I've got to take my e-scooter, load it on a bus, and take it to somewhere to fix the flat. 6 or 7 weeks without it. Through my insurance, I'm due a mobility scooter. I got an authorization from my doctor, but the people that provide the scooter won't do it. Of course, it took me 2 years to reinstate my medical marijuana. As far as the Nicholas Cruz case in Florida Supreme Court, that is still pending. I provided them all the requirements for my amended jurisdiction brief. They have received it all, and it's right. So today, I'm leaving the house. I need to go to the store. I couldn't even get to the store. Now what they've been doing is, the lowest thing in my inventory is breakfast items. So what do? They steal my breakfast items. They must have stole, I bet you, 10 egg burritos in the past 2 weeks. I went yesterday and the bag was empty. I had one left. And they stole that. The vandalism and theft is $70,000. And the judges and Lancaster City Police are going to have to pay that. There's no question about it. This gaslighting is out of control. Something needs to change. You need to pay me the money. The $70,000. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's obstruction of due process and obstruction of justice. I have pending court cases. I'm a pro se litigant. I have legal standing. You can't do this to me. You've been doing it to me since 1987. Bad enough what you did to my dad and my brother Sammy and my brother Tommy. You got away with it with them, not with me. COINTELPRO activities are illegal. All these people in this block, in this neighborhood, say they're police. They're full of shit. It doesn't matter if they are or not, especially Nick and Courtney. Are they cops? And this prostitution stuff, that's all that's going on around here, and it's covered up through me. They use me to cover this up. They're all whorehouses, all day and all night. It's now 6:01 a.m., Monday, April 24th, 2023. Good luck.